Mrs. Ha,
Yeah, hello, teacher.
how are you this morning, Mrs. Ha?
Yeah, I'm fine, but I didn't sleep yesterday night, so a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Yes, okay.
Oh, you must be very tired. What time did you finish work yesterday?
About 1 a.m., but and then I couldn't sleep.
Ah, so annoying. Very annoying. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry to hear that. Okay, is there anything I need to know before I start the class today?
uh, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Do we have any new students?
Mm,
Not today.
no, no, not today.
Okay. And are there any students who are not coming today?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, everyone, can you turn your cameras on, please? All right, thank you, Mingnock and Vietian, Chagon.
He's logging in. Yeah.
He's still logging in. Okay. All right, thank you. Ming Trung, I can see you, thank you. And Trung Hu, I can see you. Okay, thank you. And Ming Nok, I can see you. How is the weather today, Trung Hu? Trung Hu,
The weather is still pretty cold,
pretty cold, is it? Okay. About what temperature?
like 26 or 27, I guess.
No,
Okay.
no, 11.
12. It's
Now
12.
now it's 11 degree.
11 degrees.
Yes.
Okay, that is quite cold. That is quite cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not 26. It's about 26 here today. That's why I'm wearing this shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Much warmer today.
No, today is 11 degrees.
Okay, today's 11 degrees. Okay, pretty cold, pretty chilly, pretty chilly. All right, everyone. So we'll just wait another minute or so. It's almost 8 o'clock. We'll just wait another minute or so to see who else is coming. Chagon. Can you hear me, Vietian?
Yes.
Okay, how are you?
Thanks.
Good. And who else can I see? Ming Tam.
Yes,
How are you, Ming Tam?
I'm good.
Good. And Bao Lang.
Yes, hi, teacher.
Chao Gon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, good. And Ha Ling.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ha Ling?
I'm good.
Kang Uan.
Hello, teacher.
Chao Gon, Kang Uan. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Okay, thank you for turning your cameras on, everyone. We will get started shortly. Just see if anyone else is going to join us. How many have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's after 8 o'clock, so we will get started. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to class. Great to see you all again. Thank you for coming this morning. Before I start and before I forget, just to let you know, there will not be any lesson next Sunday. Okay, so next Sunday, no lesson. That is because it is Christmas weekend in New Zealand and a holiday. So I won't be teaching next Sunday. So our next lesson after this one will be on Sunday, December 31st. So no lesson next Sunday. Sunday, December 31st will be
Okay.
our next lesson.
Ok, là các bạn bây giờ các bạn nhớ chưa nhỉ? Có nghĩa là chủ nhật tuần sau là ngày lễ Giáng sinh cho nên là mình nghỉ, nhưng mà đến cái ngày 31 không phải là ngày 31 vẫn không phải là ngày, chưa phải là ngày Tết dương lịch, và Tây người ta chỉ nghỉ đúng cái ngày đấy thôi. Thế là tuần sau con nghỉ và đến ngày tuần sau nữa thì mình vẫn học bình thường nhá. Ok. Ok, thank you teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Come earn. All right. So just quickly looking at what we're going to be doing today. Okay, we're going to be looking at vocabulary today to do with the topic of health. Health. We're going to be practicing some words to do with that. We're going to have a test on pronouns, and we're also going to be doing our writing, of course. Looking at, actually, I might actually get you to do some writing today. So not just talking about how to interpret a graph and to tell the story about what a graph is about, but also to actually get you practicing some writing so I can start to look at your writing. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So first of all, looking at vocabulary on health, then a short test on pronouns, then continuing with how to write an answer to task 1, Ielts task 1. Okay, before I go off this page, please remember this. Okay, that in order to get better at English, you need to read and listen to English 10 minutes every day. And there are lots and lots of websites you can do this on, but some that I've found particularly helpful are these websites, okay, which are both news websites, ABC News or CNN. And the reason I suggest you look at news websites is because, as well as getting to practice your English, you will also learn more things about what's going on in the world. And that sort of information can help you with the Ielts test. When you're asked to talk about a particular topic in the Ielts test, having a background in stories like you might have read on these websites will just give you more general knowledge, more information, which can help a lot when it comes to talking about Ielts topics. Before we start, are there any questions? Any questions for me before we start on any of this? Okay. All right, what we're looking at today is vocabulary to do with health. Now, health is a common topic in the Ielts speaking test. You can be asked, for example, in part 1 about these things: keeping fit, exercise, physical exercise, sport, and also food, the sort of food you eat to stay healthy. In parts 2 and 3 of the speaking test, you could be asked about these: physical and mental health, disease and sickness, medicine, health care, diet, and nutrition. All right, so it's important to have a few words to be able to talk about health. So very common questions in English when you first meet someone, okay, are these 3 questions, which all mean the same thing. Trung Hugh.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Trung Hugh, can you please read the 3 questions I've highlighted?
How are you? How are you doing? How is going?
Good. Okay. Thank you, Trung Hugh. So those 3 all mean exactly the same thing. How are you? How are you doing? How's it going? They all mean exactly the same thing. All very common greetings in English. Okay. So when you first meet an English person, or even when you meet a friend who speaks English, okay, they will often ask you one of these questions. Okay, these are some of the answers you can give to a question like this. Okay, but these ones are a little bit old-fashioned, so I won't talk with these ones with you. All right, these are a little bit old-fashioned. I'll show you some other ones instead. Okay. You would normally say something like, I'm fine, thank you. I'm good. Or I'm not so fine, or I'm not so good. So saying you are fine or saying you are good is an easy way to answer a question about how are you, how's it going, how are you doing? Okay. I'm going to get you now to answer some of these questions for me. All right. The first question I'm going to ask you is, how do you stay fit and healthy? Now, some of these, in fact, all of these are sample answers to this question. But of course, they are not the only answers. You can make up your own answer. How do you stay fit and healthy? But these are the sort of answers that you can give to a question like this. Ming Trang.
Yes.
Okay, what is number one, please? Read number one for me.
I stay in shape by working out.
Good, Ming Tran. Do you know what working out means?
It's like in
Like,
we do exercise.
yes.
Yeah, doing exercise. So to work out means doing exercise, going to the gym. Okay,
Yeah.
going to the gym, or it means working out. Working out just means doing some sort of exercise. Thanks, Ming Trung. Ming Nok. Okay. Hello, Ming Nok. Okay, can you read the second one, please?
Yes. I maintain my health by eating a healthy diet.
Good. Thank you, Ming Nok. So maintain my health. Maintain just means I keep my health good. Maintain. Maintain means to keep something good, okay? Or keep something in good condition, or keep something in good shape. So you maintain your health by eating a healthy diet. Maintain just means to keep something in good shape. In this case, yourself, of course. All right, Viet Tien.
Yes.
Number 3, please. Can you read the third
I
one?
keep healthy by taking medicine and taking supplements.
Okay, so this last one is pronounced supplements. Can you try that, please, Viet Tien? Supplements. Can you try again, please, Viet Tien?
Supplements.
Good. Supplements. Supplements, everyone, means supplements are things like vitamins, okay, or pills that you take to make you feel more healthy. Vitamins, fish oil, another supplement, usually in some sort of tablet form. A supplement is usually a tablet that contains some chemical or some drug that is supposed to make you healthy. Like I say, the most obvious ones are vitamins. A lot of people take extra vitamins, supplements, or something like fish oil. Okay, they are called supplements. Okay, Ming Tam.
By eating a vegetarian diet, a plant-based diet, a vegan diet.
Good. Okay, so this last one here, Ming Tam, is pronounced vegan. Can you say that, please? Vegan. Vegan, good. Vegan. Okay, a vegan diet, I might have mentioned this before, but just in case I haven't, a vegan diet is one that has nothing that comes from animals in it. All right, so a vegetarian diet is nothing that has meat, okay, but a vegan diet is one step further. For example, a vegetarian diet, you could still eat eggs, okay, a vegetarian diet, or you might still drink milk in a vegetarian diet. But a vegan diet has nothing from animals, so no milk, no eggs, no dairy products, things like cheese, okay. Vegan diet is totally based on plants. That is the difference between vegan and vegetarian. Okay, vegan has nothing from animals, nothing. Okay, thank you, Ming Tam. Bao Lang, Bao Lang.
Yes.
Next one, please.
I make a point of doing yoga or doing meditations.
Okay, perfect reading. Thank you, Ming Tam. This collocation here, I make a point. Okay, it's a very common collocation. It just means this is something I make sure that I do, maybe every day or every week. I make a point. I make a point of doing yoga. I make a point of doing my homework every night. I make a point of eating breakfast every morning. All right. So this collocation here, I make a point, is a very common way of just talking about something that you do regularly. I make a point. So like I said before, I make a point of eating breakfast every day. I make a point of not watching too much TV. I make a point of always eating vegetables. Okay, so it's something that you do regularly. I make a point, a very common English collocation. Okay, Ha Ling.
Mostly by just keeping active.
Good. Okay, so that means most of the time I just keep active. That's how I stay fit, mostly by just keeping active. Okay, again, mostly by is another collocation. Kang Eun.
Yes.
Next one, please.
I do my morning works daily.
Okay, just this last word here, daily. Kang Eun, daily. Can you pronounce that for me, please?
Daily.
Daily. What do you think daily means, Kang Eun?
It's like,
what does daily mean?
Usually
It means something that you do every what?
Every day.
Correct. Okay, very simple. It's not hard. Daily just means something that you do every day. I catch the bus daily. I ride my motorcycle daily. Okay, daily always comes at the end of a sentence, by the way. Daily. I eat breakfast daily. Daily just means every day. Every day. Okay, so I'm going to get you to use some of these, or you can make up your own, all right, answer to answer this question for me. Trung Hugh.
Yes, teacher.
How do you stay fit and healthy, Trung Hugh?
I stay in shape by working out and eating a vegetarian diet.
Okay, good. Good answer. Perfect English. Ming Trung.
Yes.
How do you stay fit and healthy, Ming Trung?
I maintain my health by eating a healthy diet
And anything else?
and mostly by just keeping active.
Okay, good. Okay, you used two of them correctly. That's good. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay, by the way, everyone, remember you don't have to use these, okay? You can, of course, use them, which is good practice, but if you can think of another sentence, something that you do every day, please use that. Okay, Ming, how do you stay fit and healthy?
I make a point of using supplements such as vitamin A.
Wow, good. Perfect sentence. I make a point of using supplements such as vitamin A. That's very good, Ming Nok. Do you take them daily, Ming Nok?
I think usually I don't use daily because too much is not too good.
Okay, so you would say, usually I don't take them daily. Usually I don't take them daily. Okay, thank you, Ming Nok. Viet Tien,
Yes.
how do you stay fit and healthy, Viet Tien?
I stay fit and healthy by
By
working out.
working out. Okay, just be careful, Viet Tien. Make sure, because at first I thought you said walking. Just be careful with the pronunciation, okay? There's a difference between working and walking. Walking and working. They sound very similar, but you've got to be careful with the pronunciation so that the person listening understands exactly what you say. So I'll ask you the question again, Viet Tien. How do you stay fit and healthy?
I stay fit and healthy by working out.
Good, much better. Ming Tam,
Yes.
how do you
Uh,
stay fit and healthy, Ming Tam?
I do my morning walks daily and keep healthy by taking medicine and taking supplements.
Okay, very good. So the only thing I will correct, you said you do a morning walk daily. The correct English is I take a morning walk daily, okay? I take a morning walk daily.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Tam?
Yes.
Okay. This is one of the silly things about English. It should be do a morning walk, okay? Logically, it should be do a morning work, okay? But for some reason, the correct expression in English is I take a morning walk daily, okay? I take a morning walk daily. And what else did you say? And you keep healthy by taking medicine and taking supplements. Is that correct, Ming Tam?
Yes.
Okay, good English. Thank you. Balang.
Yes.
Okay, Balang, how do you stay fit and healthy?
I make a point of doing gym and I maintain my health by I maintain the balanced diet.
Okay, I maintain my health by what? There is a word missing. Okay, Balang, I maintain my health by something, a balanced diet. What is the missing word?
Eating.
Correct. I maintain my health by eating a balanced diet. Very good. Okay, Haling,
Yes.
how do you stay fit and healthy, Haling?
Mostly by just keeping active, like playing sport.
Okay, great. Excellent English. Mostly by just keeping active, such as playing sport. And Kang Eun.
I stay in shape by working out.
Okay, and anything else?
Such as playing football.
Okay, so when you say,
no,
yeah, go
basketball.
basketball, by playing basketball. Okay, good. When you say working out, Kang Eun, what do you mean?
It's like doing exercise.
Doing exercise, for example? What sort of exercise is what I'm asking. What sort of exercise do you do? For example, do you go jogging? Do you go to the gym? That sort of thing. What sort of exercise?
I go to like go to jogging.
I go jogging. I go jogging.
I go jogging.
I go jogging. That's good. It's good. Thank you, Kang U. And I go jogging. That's a good example. All right. I see we've had some more people join the class while I've been talking. Ding Tung. Ding Ming.
Yes.
How are you, Ding Ming?
I keep healthy
How are you?
Really? No.
I'm fine, thank you, or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
How are you, Ding Ming?
Thầy đang hỏi con thế là con khỏe
I'm
không?
fine, thank you. Teacher.
Okay, good. I'm fine, thank you. So, Ding Ming, how do you stay fit and healthy?
I maintain my health by working out and eating a healthy diet.
Yes, okay.
Good English. I maintain my health by working out and eating a healthy diet. That's good, Ding Ming. Leon,
Yes.
how are you, Leon?
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good. That's the correct answer. I'm good, thank you. All right. Remember, with all these answers, you should always put thank you on the end to be polite. Okay. I'm fine, thank you. I'm good, thank you. Okay. Leon, how do you stay fit and healthy?
I do my morning walks daily.
Okay. I do a morning walk daily. Okay. I do a morning walk daily. Can you say that, please, Leon?
Yes, I do morning walks daily.
Okay, good, much better. If you say, if I do my morning walks daily, it makes it sound like you do more than one. Makes it sound like you do several walks daily, which I guess is not correct. So I do a morning walk daily. Van Fook,
Yes,
how are you, Van Fook?
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good, thank you. That's good. Okay, Van Fook, how do you stay fit and healthy?
I'm usually staying shape by working out.
I usually stay in shape by working out. Good. Zha Ming, how are you, Zha Ming?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Zha Ming, how do you stay fit and healthy?
To stay fit and healthy, I usually do some cardio and playing sport like play football and basketball.
I usually do some cardio and play sport. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, and play sport. I usually do some cardio and play sport. Good answer, Zha Ming. And who else did I see? I saw someone else join the class. Who have I missed? Mrs. Ha? I saw someone else.
Okay. And
I'm
no,
just looking now. Who's
that's all. That's all.
that's all? Okay.
Liên. How about Liên?
Yeah, Leon. I talked to Leon. What about Tuang? I think I saw Tuang.
Oh, Thực Anh, I haven't seen her because maybe she's sleeping now.
Oh, okay. I just saw her briefly.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. But no, I can't see her now. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Okay. So thank you, everyone. You all gave pretty good answers to that. So again, just remember, this is vocabulary you use to answer the question, how do I stay fit and healthy? I stay in shape by, okay? This one here, I stay in shape by whatever you do. I stay in shape by playing basketball. I stay in shape by swimming. I stay in shape by playing football. All right. I maintain my health. That means I keep my health good by eating a healthy diet, eating a lot of vegetables, okay? By not eating too much rice. I maintain my health, means keeping your health good. All right. Supplements are things like vitamins. Supplements are things like vitamins that you might also take to help you stay healthy. Okay. I make a point of is another very common collocation. I make a point of doing a walk daily. I make a point of doing yoga. I make a point of jogging 2 times a week. Okay. So those are the collocations and the sort of phrases you need to note down to be able to answer this sort of question. And again, health questions are quite common in Ielts, asking you something about fitness and health. All right. I'll go past these. All right, now we'll just quickly look at a couple of phrasal verbs, all right, that are commonly used to talk about falling ill and recovering from illness. All right, if you think you are getting a cold or the flu or anything, okay, this is a very common collocation in English. I think I'm coming down. I'm coming down with a cold, or I'm coming down with COVID. Okay, coming down just means getting something. It's only used, coming down, when you are talking about getting some sort of illness, such as a cold or flu or COVID or something like that. I think I'm coming down with malaria. Okay, coming down just means to get some illness. I'm coming down. Okay, coming down, as it says here, to come down with an illness is to begin to have it. But coming down is a very common phrasal verb. When someone talks about they are starting to feel sick, I think I'm coming down with a cold. I think I'm coming down with a headache. All right, this is another one. All right, if you can't get rid of your cold, you can't shake it off. I've had this cold for 5 days now. I can't shake it off. Right? Means you can't get rid of it. To shake something off means to get rid of it. All right. And I will just teach you this one. Then this is a very common idiomatic phrase to say that you are not feeling well. Okay, Xiaoming.
I'm here.
Okay, Xiaoming, can you read the phrase, please?
I am feeling under the weather today.
Good. I'm feeling under the weather. Under the weather. Very common phrase in English, just to say, to means you are not feeling well. So, for example, Xiaoming, I could say to you, how are you feeling today? And you could say, I'm feeling under the weather. It means I'm feeling a little bit sick. Does that make sense, Xiaoming?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is one idiomatic phrase that is worth remembering. Don't need to bother about the rest of them. Just need to remember this one is the most common. I'm feeling under the weather, or I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Means I feel a little bit sick. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I'm a little bit sick. Okay. All right. That's all the health vocabulary. Are there any questions about that? Okay. Time for a quick test, everyone. Okay, Ming Nok.
Yes.
Can you tell me what pronouns are, please?
Yes. Pronouns are words or phrase you substitute for nouns when your reader or listener already knows which noun you're referring to.
Okay, good. Thank you, Ming Nok. Does that make sense to you, Ming Nok, that definition?
Yes.
Okay, good. So pronouns, here are some examples here. It, they, them, and their are examples of pronouns. There are others, of course, but pronouns, remember, are words you substitute or use instead of nouns. All right. So for these 9 questions, okay, I want you to choose the correct pronoun to fit in the gap. All right, just give you a couple of minutes to look at these. Most of you should be able to do these very quickly. All right, so the only pronouns you need to choose from are these 4: it, they, them, or their. Okay, please choose the correct one to fit in the gap. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. So I'm not going to ask you all to tell me each single one, but I'm just going to ask some of you to tell me one. Okay, Meng Trung.
Quang Minh ơi.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Tram. Number one, please. Can you read the sentence, number one, and give me the correct pronoun?
Instead of sending postcards, people now take selfies and send it to their friends.
Okay, what is the correct pronoun, did you say?
It.
Okay, is not correct. Viet Tien. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Can you read number one, please, with the correct pronoun?
Instead of sending postcards, people now take selfies and send them to their friends.
Okay, and the correct pronoun, Viet Tien, is?
Them.
Correct, okay. Them is number one, everyone. People now take selfies and send them to their friends. Has to be them because selfies is plural. Okay, so it has to be them, not it. It is singular. Ming Tam,
Yes,
number two, please.
I think it's
Number two is here. Can read the whole sentence, please, Ming Tam. Ming Tam.
I did all my homework and hands them.
And what is the correct pronoun?
It.
Okay. I did all my homework and handed it in on time is correct. Okay, number two is it. All right, number two is it. Thank you, Ming Tam. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Number three, please.
The plane was forced to land when it developed engine trouble.
Good reading, Bao Lang. The plane was forced to land when it developed engine trouble. Ha Ling.
You should take off your shoes and leave them outside the temple.
Good. You should take off your shoes and leave them outside the temple. Okay, shoes of course is plural, so it needs to be them. Kang Uan.
If you drink too much coffee, if you drink too much coffee, it can stop you sleeping.
Okay, and the correct pronoun Kang Uan is?
It.
Correct. If you drink too much coffee, it can stop you sleeping. Okay, Ding Ming.
Thì Minh ơi.
Vào đây ạ.
Ok, nên trả lời cho anh con.
Dạ vâng.
Number six, please, Ding Ming.
Number six, 50 years ago, most women didn't work. They stay at home with the children.
Okay, the correct pronoun Ding Ming is?
They.
Good. They. 50 years ago, most women didn't work. They stayed at home with the children. Good. Lian.
Yes.
Number seven.
We need to crack down on. Sorry, I can read the word.
Okay, this word here is illegal. Illegal. Can you say that, please? Illegal.
Illegal.
Illegal. Good. Illegal means against the law. Okay. It is the opposite of legal. Illegal. Okay, is the opposite of legal. So illegal means something that is against the law. Sorry, Mrs. Ha.
No, I explain in Vietnamese language. Okay.
Good.
We
Bất
need
hợp pháp.
to crack down on illegal drugs and the people who sell them.
Correct. We need to crack down on illegal drugs and the people who sell them. Okay. Crack down, by the way, is a very informal way of saying we need to be tough, okay? Or we need to be strong on stopping some crime. In this case, to crack down on something means to get tough on something. We need to crack down on people in Hanoi who throw their rubbish or trash in the lake. We need to crack down means we need to get tough on these people, need to do something about it, need to crack down on illegal. Illegal is the opposite of legal. Illegal means against the law. Okay. Van Fook.
Yes.
Number 8.
Such companies have a number of advantages over their competitors.
Okay, just this last word here, Van Fook. It's pronounced competitors. Can you say that for me, please?
Competitors.
Competitors. Okay, competitors. A competitor is someone that you compete against. Compete is the verb. Competitor is a noun. Someone who you compete against to do something. For example, win a race, or maybe you have a business competitor. All right. What is the correct pronoun, Van Fook?
Is they.
There is correct. Okay, there, everyone, there. Such huge companies have a number of advantages over their competitors. All right, and the last one, Trung Hu. Trung Hu.
Yes, teacher.
Number 9, please.
Big event cost a lot of money, but it also created jobs for local people.
Okay, what is the correct pronoun?
I think it.
Okay, it's not it, Trung Hu, sorry. Ming Trung, number 9.
I think it's they.
Okay, can you read the whole sentence, please?
Big events cost a lot of money, but they also create jobs for local people.
Good. Okay, it's they. And the reason, Trung Hu, the reason it's they is because it's plural. Okay, big events. Okay, it's plural. You can see the S. Okay, so if it is plural, can't be it. It is always singular. So it has to be they. Okay, thank you, everyone. That's the end of the pronoun test. I hope you found that useful revision. Are there any questions about any of those pronouns? All right, just checking to see no one else has joined the class since I've been talking. No. Okay. All right, time to look at some writing. All right, first thing, just going to refresh and remind you of some of the vocabulary that you use when you're talking about trends and changes. Okay, a trend, by the way, this word here, trend is usually something that changes slowly. Changes slowly. Okay, a change can be fast or slow. A change can be fast or slow, but a trend, this is what is different. A trend is something that changes gradually and slowly. For example, you could say something like the trend in men's haircuts today is to be shorter. All right, it means slowly men are getting shorter and shorter haircuts. All right, but not very quickly. It hasn't changed fast. So that is the difference between the words trends and changes. Trend is also means change, but a change that happens slowly. So very quickly, just looking at some of these verbs, I'm sure most of you will be aware of these. Something that goes up, okay? These are the verbs you can use. It rises or increases, or went up, climbs, grows. All right, these words are all words you should be familiar with. Rise, increase, go, climb, grow, okay? All mean to go up. These words all mean to come down, okay? Fall or fell, decline, decrease, dip, drop, and go again, but as in gone down, went down. These words here, okay, mean something that goes down very quickly. Plummet, plunge, and dive. These are when something, and in this case with the graph, of course, we're talking about numbers or figures. Plummet, plunge, and dive mean they change very quickly. Okay, and as we've talked about in our previous lessons, we've talked about things that don't change, remain, or stay stable, or steady, or unchanged. They remain or stay stable, steady, or unchanged. Okay. These are some adjectives and adverbs that you can use to describe change. And again, I'll just go through them very quickly because I'm sure most of you already know most of these. All right. Something that changes a lot, you can describe as being dramatic. The number of people buying cars in Hanoi showed a dramatic change, or it changed dramatically is the adverb. A dramatic change is a very big change. Something that is dramatic means very big, or huge, huge change, or enormous change, or tremendous change. Okay, these four words, they are all synonyms for each other. Huge change, dramatic change, enormous change, tremendous change. There is a huge change in the number of people getting COVID in Hanoi. There is a dramatic change in the number of people getting COVID in Hanoi. Dramatic, or these adjectives, by the way, can both mean going up or going down. All right. These adjectives also mean change. Okay, but they're not quite, they are more formal, so they are still useful to know, but they are not as common as these four. So substantial change, considerable change, significant change, remarkable change. All right, so again, these four, the first four, you should know, okay? These ones are also worth knowing. They are also worth knowing, but you don't have to remember them at this stage. But again, all 8 of these all mean the same. And all of them are very useful. So if you can learn all 8, that's great. But certainly learn the first 4. All right. And if you're only talking about small change, okay, a change, something that has changed a little bit, use words like this: a slight change, a small change, or minimal change. Again, these all mean the same thing. So minimal is a more formal word, just meaning a little change. A minimal change is a little change. And as we've already talked about before, these adjectives and adverbs talk about the speed of change, how quickly a change happens or how slowly a change happens. So words like rapid, rapidly, quick, quickly, sharply, okay, means things that happen very quickly. Things that happen slowly, steadily or steady, gradually or slow, slowly. So again, these are all words you should be familiar with if you are not already. Just going to leave this for a moment and give you a very quick test on some of these. Okay. Where did I get to with this? Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay. What does increased mean, Ming Nok?
Increase mean rise.
Correct.
It's go up.
Correct. Viet Tien.
Yes.
What does decreased mean, Viet Tien?
Decreased mean going down.
Thank you. Ming Tam.
Yes.
What does fluctuated mean, Ming Tam?
It's up and down.
Thank you, Ming Tam. Good. Fluctuated means things that go up and down, numbers that go up and down. Okay. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Remained stable.
Is then change.
Thank you, Bao Lang. Remain stable, doesn't change, or doesn't change much. It can change a little bit, but not much. Means something that doesn't change dramatically. Thank you, Bao Lang. Hao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, so with most graphs and charts and tables, we use past tense. Okay, Hao Ling, because obviously graphs and tables show us something that happened in the past. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So when we are describing them, when we're writing about them, we need to be able to use past tense. So, Ha Ling, what is the past tense of rise?
Rose.
Thank you. Kang Eun,
Yes.
what is the past tense of falls?
Fell.
Correct. Fell. Okay. Ming. Ding Ming. Oi.
Yeah.
Ding. What is the past tense of doesn't change?
Doesn't change. It's
Correct. Didn't change. Thank you, Ding Ming. Didn't change. Okay. Lian. Lian.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Lian, what? Yeah, I can now. What is the past tense of fluctuate?
Is fluctuated.
Correct. Thank you. Okay, good. You all got those correct. So remember, just testing these, just checking to make sure that you know the past tense of these usual words that you will use, because like I said before, all the graphs and charts and tables you see are going to be about things that happened in the past. So you need to be able to use past tense. All right, now we're going to review our graph on gold sales in Dubai that we've been looking at for the last couple of weeks. All right, just want to quickly review this. Okay, so first of all, the title. All right, Dubai Gold Sales 2002. Now, I've talked for the last couple of weeks about the x-axis and the y-axis. Van Fook.
Yes.
Okay, what is on the x-axis of this graph?
It's millions of dirhams.
Correct. Thank you, Van Fook, for remembering. Okay, everyone, again, remember this is the x-axis of the graph, the one that goes straight up and down or vertically. And in this case, the x-axis is a measure of money. In this case, dirhams, which is the type of money they use in Dubai. Zha Ming.
I'm here.
Okay, Xiaoming, what is on the y-axis of this graph?
It's the month.
Months. Correct. Months of the year. Okay, so the y-axis, again, to remind you, and you need to be able to remember this, is the y-axis is the one that goes from side to side or horizontally. This is horizontal. This is vertical. X is always vertical, Y is always horizontal. So when you see a graph for the first time, you have to make sure before you start to analyze it, that first of all, you know what the title is, and then what is on the X-axis and what is on the Y-axis. Right, so now I'm going to teach you about pot, which I don't think I've done yet. When you are answering any part 1 question, you need to write 4 paragraphs. 4 paragraphs. The first paragraph is always a paraphrase of the title. Paraphrase means to say the same thing but using different words. Paraphrase means the same thing, saying the same thing or writing the same thing, just using different words. So the first paragraph to any task 1 answer is always a paraphrase. Second paragraph is always an overview. An overview means a summary of what the graph shows. And then you have 2 more paragraphs, which are called 2 detail paragraphs. These are 2 paragraphs where you describe in detail exactly what is happening in the graph. So I always call the structure of this pot P-O-T. Okay, it's an easy way to remember the structure. How do you answer a task 1 question? By using pot. What does pot stand for? The P stands for paraphrase, the O stands for overview, and the T stands for 2 detail paragraphs. Okay. So this, I'm going to get you to write your own one in just a moment, but I'm just going to demonstrate this to you. Okay. This is my paraphrase of the title. Ming Nok,
Yes.
can you please read the paraphrase?
Yes. The diagram illustrates how gold sales in Dubai a period of 12 months.
Correct. Okay. So you'll notice here I've used 3 synonyms. You can use any one of those. You don't use all 3, but I've put all 3 of them there just to show you the synonyms you can use. Okay. The diagram illustrates or shows or demonstrates how gold sales in Dubai changed over a period of 12 months. That's my paraphrase of the title. Okay. The next paragraph, remember, is always the overview paragraph, the O in pot. Okay, Viet Tien,
Yes.
can you please read the overview?
Overall, it can be clearly seen that gold sales in Dubai fluctuated in 2002. Sales were at their highest in March, while the weakest sales figures could be observed in July and September.
Okay, excellent reading, Viet Tien. Well done. Okay, observed, by the way, this word here is just a more formal way of saying seen. Okay, the weakest sales figures could be seen in July, September. But observed is a good formal word to use in essays. Observed means to see something, when you observe something. So again, you can see that the overview paragraph, okay, is only 2 sentences. only 2 sentences. And you always start an overview paragraph with one of these, either words or phrases. You either say overall, or you say it can be clearly seen. You always start an overview paragraph with one of these. So please remember these, okay? Overall, or it can be clearly seen. You always start your paragraph with this word or this phrase, whichever one seems to suit what you are saying better. So again, you can see the overview is a summary of what happens in the graph. And you can see that the gold sales in Dubai fluctuated. They went up and down throughout the whole year. And then I've just included a small detail. Sales were at their highest in March, okay, while the weakest sales figures, meaning the lowest sales figures, you could see them in July and September. That's all you have to do with an overview. You summarize what the main thing happened in the graph. And the main thing that happens is that the gold sales fluctuated. They went up and down. And just one suggestion here, you don't need to use any numbers in your overview. Okay, you save the numbers for your detail paragraphs. Now, I won't get you to read these because they're a little bit long, but you can see in the detail paragraphs, all I've done is describe the main things that have happened month by month. So the first paragraph, I do the first 6 months. Second paragraph, I do the second 6 months. Very simple. Okay. So those of you who are bored with that graph will be very pleased to know we're going to look at a different graph now. What I'm going to get you to do with this graph, everyone, is I'm going to get you to write a paraphrase of the title. Okay, and if we have time, we will start on an overview. So, your paraphrase, all right, this is the title of the graph. Okay, with every graph or table or chart that you get, you will always get one sentence that tells you what the graph or table or chart is about. In the first paragraph of your answer, you must always paraphrase this first sentence. So we're going to do this maybe verbally at the start. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay. Graph, let me see, Bao Lang. Can't really get away, can't really change the word graph, okay? Because a graph is a graph. There's no, but there is another paraphrase word for graph. Begins with CH, Bao Lang. Can you guess what it is? Begins with CH.
I don't know it.
Okay. Haling.
I'm not sure too.
Okay. The word, everyone, is chart. Chart. Okay. You can use the word chart instead of graph. This chart. Okay. Kang Uan.
Yes.
Okay. What is another word we could use instead of gives? Gives.
I think is
I'm thinking of, there are many words. There are many words here, Kangum, but can you think of a short word begins with SH? SH.
shows.
Correct. Very good, Kangum. So we could say, as part of our paraphrase, this chart shows. This chart shows. Thank you, Kangum. Ding Ming. Okay, Dingming, can you think of another word we can use instead of information in this paraphrase?
The information in paraphrase is
Yeah, is another word instead of information.
information.
Yeah, instead of information. Can you think of another word?
It's the number of cost of malaria in Dalat.
It is, but I want another word instead of information. A word to replace information.
Information.
Yeah, a word to replace that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm thinking of actually a short word. Begins with D. D-A. D-A. Dingmin.
DA.
Yeah, a word that begins with D-A.
DA.
To replace information.
Information.
Yeah, okay, Leon. Leon.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me the word I'm thinking of? A word to replace information, but means the same thing. That begins with D-A.
I think
Any idea?
I don't have any ideas.
Okay, that's fine. Van Fok. Van Fok.
I think it's data.
Correct. The word is data, everyone. D-A-T-A. Thank you, Van Fok. That is correct. Data. So our paraphrase so far, okay, instead of saying the graph gives information, I could say the chart shows data. So I'm saying exactly the same thing, but I'm just using different words. And that is what you need to do with your paraphrase. Now, it's important to remember you don't need to paraphrase every word. All right, there are many different ways you could choose to paraphrase this. You don't need to change every word, but it is good if you can change some of the main words. For example, this word here, there are a lot of different synonyms for this. Xiaming. Xiaming.
I'm here.
Okay, so Xiaming, so far we've got gives, obviously here. We've got shows. Give me another synonym, Xiaming.
Let me think.
The graph gives information, the graph shows information, the graph what?
Provide.
Provides information. Thank you, Xiaming. Thank you. Good. The graph provides information. Trung Hu. Trung Hu.
Yes, teacher.
Can you think of a word beginning with D that we could use here? Instead of gives. Instead of gives. Sorry, Trung Hu?
Beginning a D or a G?
Yeah, D. D.
D.
Okay, D-I, Trung Hu, D-I.
D-I.
All right, D-I-S.
D-I-S.
Not sure? Okay. Ming Trung, Ming Trung.
Yes.
Can you think of a synonym for gives that begins with D-I-S? Any idea, Ming Trung?
Describe.
Very good. Describes information. Actually, there was another one I was thinking of. D-I-S. Describes begins D-E-S. But we could use describes. Ming Nok. Ming Nok.
Yes,
Okay, can you think of the word I'm thinking of?
I guess is display.
You guess correctly. Okay, this graph displays information. Okay, so there are many words we could use here. All right, gives, shows, provides, describes, displays, and there are more. So this gives you an idea of the number of synonyms that are available for some words. Okay, this chart shows data about the number of cases. There is a word that begins with A that we could use here instead of number. Viet Thiên. Any idea? A word begins with A we can use instead of number. Begins with A. A-M, Viet Thiên. A-M. Not sure. Sorry, Viet Thiên, what did you say? Amount is correct. Thank you, Viet Thiên. About the amount of cases. Amount, everyone, is a synonym for number. Amount of cases of malaria. Okay, malaria, there's not an easy synonym for malaria. Okay, so you would still use malaria. Don't have to change that. Hard to call malaria anything else. Dalet. Okay, there's no easy synonym for dalet. Dalet is dalet. You could change this one between 1983 and 1992. Ming Tam.
Yes.
Okay, how many years between 1983 and 1992? How many years?
9.
Correct. Okay, so I could say, all right, if I wanted to paraphrase this bit, I could say number or amount of cases of malaria in Dalat over a period of what? Bao Lang? Over a period of what?
Of 9 years.
Correct. Thank you, Bao Lang. Okay, so instead of saying between 1983 and 1992, I could say over a period of 9 years. Over a period of 9 years. So, looking at one possible paraphrase of this, the chart displays data about the amount of cases of malaria in Dalat over a period of 9 years. All right, so that is a paraphrase of that sentence. Now, there is more than one way of paraphrasing, and like I say, you don't have to paraphrase every word, but that is one way you could do it. But this is what you always have to do with the first sentence of writing task 1. All right, there's always a paraphrase. I'm going to get you to do that in just a moment, but firstly, just continuing with our analysis of this graph. Okay, where did I get up to? Hang Ling.
Yes.
What is on the, so this graph is about the number of cases of malaria, okay, in Dalat. What is on the x-axis? What is the x-axis measuring or showing us?
Number of cases of malaria.
Correct. Very good. As simple as that, everyone. Okay. The x-axis, remember, is this one shows us the number of cases of malaria. How many cases, Kang Un, how many cases of malaria in 1989? How many cases?
It's
About 1989.
It's about 400.
Correct, about 400. This is what we're looking at here, 1989. All right, thank you, Kang Un. Very good. Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, what is on the y-axis of this graph?
Mm. I don't understand.
Okay, so remember the y-axis of a graph is always this line here. Can you see, Ding Ming?
Yes, I can.
Okay, this is always the y-axis, the horizontal line. This is the x-axis, the vertical line. This is the y-axis. So what is on the y-axis? What does it show?
Moment please teacher. Okay, can I ask
Yeah.
I ask them. Mà mọi người hiểu cái cách đọc cái biểu đồ chưa nhỉ? Thì mình hiểu cách đọc biểu đồ đấy không con?
Dạ
Là
cũng
mình học theo biểu đồ, mình học theo cái trục tung với trục hoành ấy đúng không? Cái
vâng.
vertical là gì? Vertical x là gì? Là theo cái trục thẳng đứng á. Được
Vâng.
chưa? Thế thì bây giờ cái số liệu chẳng hạn như từ 0 đến 1/450 đấy là cái số em đang nói về cái gì? Và cái số 83, 84, 85, 92 đấy thì nó gọi là cái gì? Nó biểu thị là cái gì? Trên mỗi một cái này nó biểu thị một cái dữ liệu của nó. Một là 5 này, thế còn cái kia là gì? Cái kia là information là number of cases of malaria. Mà malaria thì mọi người biết là gì chưa? Bệnh gì nhỉ? Các bạn đã biết malaria là gì không nào? Bật mic
Sốt rét đi ạ.
hả?
Sốt rét đi ạ.
Đúng rồi, chính xác, đúng rồi, sốt rét đúng rồi. Thế thì cái số lượng người sốt rét là nằm theo trục tung này, cái trục thẳng đứng là x này đúng không? Thế còn cái trục nằm ngang ấy đúng không? Ok, thì còn thầy gọi là y thì đây đúng không? Hiểu, Đình Minh hiểu chưa? Thế giờ
Dạ.
thầy hỏi con hiểu chưa? Và
Dạ
các bạn nhớ nhé là khi thầy hỏi thì chúng mình trả lời luôn và câu hỏi luôn, chứ không cần nói yes I'm here làm gì cả. Trả lời hỏi luôn, trả lời theo câu hỏi luôn cho khỏi mất thời gian nhé. Okay, thank you teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, so Ding Ming, what is on the y-axis of this graph?
Oh, why is
Cái chiều ngang đây.
it's a year.
Correct. Thank you, Ding Ming. It is years. Okay, it is years. 9 years, as we've already discussed. 9 years. Okay, so remember when you are first looking at a graph, you must know what is on the x-axis and the y-axis. Otherwise, you can't write about it if you don't understand what each of these things is showing you. Okay, Leon,
Yes.
what year had the least number of cases of malaria?
I think it's the 1992.
Correct. Okay, pretty easy. You can see 1992, they had no cases of malaria. All right. One thing to remember with these graphs, okay, you don't need to say why something happened, because of course it doesn't tell you why something. So we don't know why they had 400 cases of malaria in 1989 and no cases in 1992. You don't need to know that, and you don't need to guess. All you need to write about is that it happened. So please remember, with any answer to task 1, it's not your job to work out why something happened. All you need to do is describe it. So for the last part of the lesson now, what I'm going to do with all of you is I'm going to share in chat, okay, a link to this page. So if you go to chat, you will now see a link to this page. What I want everyone to do now is start to write your own paraphrase of this sentence.
Okay, give me 1 minute, please, teacher.
Sure.
Ok, các con đã hiểu yêu cầu của thầy chưa? Tức là từ giờ trở đi về sau đó chúng mình sẽ luôn luôn viết. Thường là một cái file này thì giữ được thời gian rất là lâu. Và thầy để cái chế độ là editor. Thế thì chúng mình chỉ việc bấm vào cái link ở trong cái chat box này đúng không? Và thậm chí là chúng mình lưu cái này vào trong cái thanh công cụ của mình ấy để lần sau mình, tất nhiên là sau mỗi buổi thì thầy đều gửi lại cho mình cái link này vào trong cái box chat thôi, cái box thôi. Thế nhưng mà mình vẫn cứ để lưu lại vì các bạn có thể xem lại sau cái buổi học và các bạn bấm vào đấy vẫn có thể xem lại được là mình viết gì. Và đừng có bạn nào đánh hoặc là gõ vào cái phần của các bạn khác viết nhá, bởi vì cái chúng mình đều có chế độ để cái chế độ là editor nên ai cũng có thể viết lên trên đấy được, nhưng không động đến cái tác phẩm của người khác, hiểu không nào? Và bây giờ là thầy nói là paraphrase cho bạn, chắc là các bạn hiểu hết rồi đúng không? Thực ra trong cái trong cái từ trước này mình vẫn hay học là cái phần là viết lại câu đó đúng không? Thế thì bây giờ làm thế nào mà cũng cùng một cái tiêu title như này nhưng mà mình dùng cái ngôn ngữ của mình để mình viết lại cái câu, đúng chưa? Mà vẫn giữ nguyên cái nội dung như thế. Đấy chính là cái nhiệm vụ quan trọng nhất trong cái việc là viết văn của viết cái mở bài của cả cái writing task 1 và 2 như thế. Bây giờ đã hiểu nhỉ? Và thầy yêu cầu chúng mình là mình paraphrase lại cái title của cái bài này, đúng chưa? Okay, thank you teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. All right, everyone. So please click on the link and you can go into the document and please start writing your paraphrase of this sentence. All right. Remember, the paraphrase is what I was talking about a few minutes ago. I showed you one way of paraphrasing it. Okay, so you're welcome to write that out again if you can remember it. Or if you can't remember it exactly, you can make up your own paraphrase. Remember, there's no one correct way of doing this. There are many, many ways you can paraphrase the sentence. But what we're looking at this morning is just using synonyms. We are changing some words for other words, but so the sentence still means the same. So can you please click on the link? It can take you into the document. Please write your name or type your name, then type your paraphrase. And please ask now if there's anyone, or please ask Mrs. Ha if there is anyone who doesn't understand what I want you to do. So click on the link that I've just sent you in the chat box and then start writing your paraphrase in the document of just this first sentence. All right, the sentence that I've highlighted. That's all you have to do.
Thầy gửi cho các giấy, các con bấm vào đấy đi, xong tự mình viết nhé, viết theo giọng văn của mình, và có thể mỗi người viết một cách khác nhau, nhưng miễn làm nào đến một cái câu nó không thay đổi ý thôi, đúng không? Và mình vẫn phải toát ra được cái ý đầu của nó thế. Có nhiều cách, hoặc là chuyển từ chủ động sang bị động này, chuyển danh từ sang tính từ, hoặc là động từ này, có nhiều cách viết mà.
All right. Does everyone understand, Mrs. Ha, do you think?
Yes, I think so, teacher.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Don't
Thank you.
worry, I will explain them.
Sure.
Okay. Because Vietnamese students, they are a little bit weak at reading data.
Right.
Yes.
That's interesting. I thought they would be strong at this.
Yes, but they do
because
not know a lot about like maps or diagrams or something like
Right.
that.
Oh no,
Because
that's
because of their like learning styles, very
Right.
passive, very passive. A lot of homework, but they do not.
Right.
They do not have a lot of. Do not have a right to against or to ask at the class a lot. So that's why, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think in a private school is maybe, but I'm not sure, but maybe
Yeah.
better.
I just thought because of the importance of math to
Yes.
Vietnamese students, I thought they would know this easily. How to read a graph.
No. They have to do so difficult exercise in math here, you know.
Right. Okay, so different from this.
Yes.
Okay, so let me see. I can't see anyone writing yet. Why not?
Các con bắt đầu viết luôn đi, viết ngay và luôn đi, nhanh lên.
Bác ơi, thầy chưa mở quyền chỉnh sửa.
Oh, chết rồi. Oh, teacher.
Yes.
Please, because you have to set the mode like editor. They can click on it.
Okay.
But they
All right.
cannot.
All right. Remind me how to do that, Mrs. Ha.
Yes, so just click on shares and let them not viewer, but on their have a permission to have a permission to editor.
Okay. Where do I find permissions?
Well, I just click on like on the at the corner, the right corner.
Right corner.
At the side, at the screen. It's okay.
Okay, on the right corner of the screen.
Where are you storing that file?
This is a good question. Haven't done this for a while, because normally
Yeah,
they have
because
permissions.
because Google if you have it in Google Drive, I can do it for you. You know,
Yeah, it is in Google Drive. So
it is.
You should be able to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah.
No, where did you put it? Where did you put it?
Where did I put it?
Yes.
It should be under in the class folder.
A class folder.
Okay.
Because I need to know where do you put it, and I can. Okay. And then
Okay, I'm doing it now. I
Okay.
think, and sharing with them.
Yes, Sarah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, editor. So I just click on editor. Is this fine? Okay, editor
Yeah.
on public and edit or viewer. No,
Yeah.
yeah. No, not yet.
Okay, so they should be able to do it now, I think.
Mọi người thử xem được chưa các con? Các bạn là bác ít khi bác đọc vào tin nhắn lắm, cho nên là mọi người tốt nhất là có gì mọi người nhắn và gọi nói luôn cho bác nhé. Nhiều khi là vậy the still not no. Please click on the editor. Edit, please, teacher.
I've clicked on share with them.
So no, share's not enough, but you need to click on the editor.
Okay.
It's okay.
I think so. Okay, I've clicked on editor.
Okay, that's maybe it work now. Let me see.
I can see them writing now.
Yes, okay. Now it's okay. And please remember, set the editor before send them.
Yes. Because with the other two classes, of course, I haven't had to do this for a while.
No, because you are using the same
Yes, that's
file
right.
for a long time.
That's right. But this is the first time I've done it with this group. Now I know.
Yes. Okay.
Bác ơi,
Ôi,
con vẫn không viết được thì làm sao ạ?
con viết được, bây giờ bác đang viết được rồi mà. Thế thì con bấm lại đi, con bấm lại link đi, con bấm vào chat box lại một lần nữa đi. Đình Minh đang viết rồi mà, Minh Ngọc đang viết, Phúc đang viết rồi mà, Minh Ngọc đang viết rồi mà. Con bấm lại đi.
Okay, so far, everyone, I can see Viet Tieng writing. I can see Van Phuc. Bao Lang, can you please write your name, please? Thank you. I can see Minh Ngoc.
Các con nhớ nhé, trước khi viết bao giờ mình phải viết cái tên của mình vào nhé, bởi vì là sau này còn sẽ có rất nhiều bài và nó sẽ kéo dài cả cái trang của mình, nó sẽ kéo rất là dài. Vì các cái bài chúng mình đều viết đều lưu ở trên cái đất của đấy mà.
I can see Ding Ming. I can see Ha Ling. I can see Kang Uan.
Mhm.
That's all so far.
But you are storing a lot of the material here.
Yes, you could probably help me clean it up.
Yes, I think so, because need to make like a blank sheets for them to write. No?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will do it later.
Later. But yes, of course, but some of these are already exercises I have got for them in the future. That's what some of them are.
I know, but you can copy like a individual contents for each class.
Of course.
Yes, it is easier to keep checking.
It's
keep
easier.
checking.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, just checking. I should be able to see 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got 12 students today. I should be able to see 12 names. I'm just checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8.
Trung Hiếu đâu? Trung Hiếu chưa thấy viết gì à? Trung Hiếu ơi. Trung Hiếu Trung Hiếu viết đi con. Sao vẫn chưa viết gì à? Quang Minh đâu nhỉ?
Con không mở được.
Sao không mở? Con bấm lại đi, refresh lại đi. Hà Linh nó còn vừa nói xong nó vào được vào. Con bấm, nếu mà con không thấy được con lại bấm vào cái ấy đi. Con bấm vào cái link ở trong cái chat.
Who can't I see? Trung Hugh. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I asked him already. Viết chưa con ơi? Trung Hiếu viết chưa? Bạn nào chưa bấm mà chưa lên thì bấm lại vào trong link một lần nữa đi.
Con chưa nhìn thấy chỗ bác ghi cái tên ấy.
Trong cái box chat cơ mà con. Được rồi, nếu cần thiết thì bác sẽ gửi vào Zalo cho con vậy.
Okay, so I can't, there's still some I can't see. I can't see Jia Ming or Ming Tam.
Minh Tâm đâu rồi?
Bác ơi, bác cho con
Ơi.
chỗ này
Con chưa ấn vào được ạ.
Bác nói ra mãi rồi mà tại sao không ấn được nhỉ? Con ấn các bạn đang viết hết rồi mà con.
Không, thì là cái chỗ mà thầy đang chia sẻ là trang mấy để con viết vô ấy ạ.
Cho con cứ kéo xuống đi, con kéo xuống con kéo xuống, con thấy các chỗ các bạn đang viết đi. Nó sẽ nằm ở trang số 10 sang số 14.
Vâng.
Bởi vì cái phần trên là cái phần mà
All right, Mrs. Ha, it's past. I think we can stop. I just want to make sure they can all access the document.
yes, they are
Okay.
not.
I can see
They
Trung Hugh starting to write his name. We
yes,
can
but
finish this next week.
Yeah, because for now they are looking for which place they can write on.
Okay, right, okay. Yeah, they can just go to the end of the document, of course.
Quang Minh đâu ấy nhỉ? Bác không nhìn thấy Quang Minh viết nhỉ?
Con ở dưới cùng nữa.
Thế à? Ok. Minh Trần Minh Trần bác ấy ghi là Trần. Một bãi cái tìm Trần Quang Minh. Ok.
Okay, Mrs. Ha, it's after 1:30. Shall we finish the class here? They can finish it next week.
Okay.
Or for the next lesson, yeah. Some of them have already finished.
Yes. Okay. Bạn thế này nhá, tức là bây giờ thì các con tức là trong cái file các con vẫn đang lưu cái file này, cho nên là các con vẫn có thể tự viết lên, cố gắng hoàn thành luôn nhé, để cho mình khỏi phải quên nhiệm vụ mình cần phải làm. Cứ viết lên trên đây xong rồi thầy sẽ chữa cho các bạn, đúng không? Chữa cái câu viết của từng bạn một. Buổi sau thầy sẽ chữa cho các bạn trước mặt để xem các bạn là viết thế nào cho đúng á, đúng chưa? Viết cho từng người một, vì cái này bắt đầu mình mới học cho nên nó cũng rất nhiều bạn là vẫn bỡ ngỡ. Chỉ cần là
Okay, everybody.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, everyone, thank you. So that is the end of the lesson for today. So for those of you who were late to class today, you might have missed what Mrs. Ha and I said at the beginning. There is no lesson next Sunday because it is Christmas weekend.
Ok, các con nhớ nhớ là tuần sau là ngày lễ Giáng sinh, cho nên là mình sẽ nghỉ chủ nhật tuần sau. Chủ nhật tuần sau nữa, mà ngày 31 tháng 12 thì mình vẫn học bình thường. Ok. Mọi người nhớ nhé, chủ nhật tuần sau là mình sẽ nghỉ. Thank you everyone and goodbye everyone.
All right, so I will see everyone in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, everyone. So please look after yourselves. Hope you have a good week. Lovely to see you. See you soon. Gap Lai Sao, everyone.
Okay, goodbye everyone.